Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I just want to post a video on another article I read today. And this is regarding another savage story. And this is regarding a man he's a city councilman in the state of Georgia. And his name is Kent Engelhart. And he's a married man. And I'm going to explain what this guy did. This guy did something that parents should always be afraid of when it comes to raising their children. This guy, he had a sexual relationship with a 13-year-old girl. And you know how old this man is? He's 53 years old. And that's just sad what this guy did. But another thing is, I feel so sympathetic for this child that he had sex with. Because that is just wrong. That is just disgusting for this man to do what he did. In an article, it said that the girl was sending sexual pictures to him. So that tells me that this relationship was so freaking serious that he was sending freaking sexy pictures to him? Oh my God. I cannot believe this. Dang, yo. I think this really goes to show you that this is another prime example of how technology is being used for evil. If you remember my video about the crooked former cop freaking making those awful threatening videos, then you should know what I'm talking about here. And it's just sad how I think the moment the parents find out about this, they should have freaking prevented this girl from even being on the internet for a while. Because it's obviously to me she shouldn't be on the internet. And it's obvious to me she shouldn't be using the phone either. Because she's sending naked pictures of herself to 53-year-old men, then there's something going on over here. There's something wrong going on. And it's sad to me, it's how this guy, on the day of his arrest, he tried to book a room at a day inn near the shopping center in DeKalb County, which is 20 miles away from Roswell, Georgia. And he was trying to meet up with her. And the good thing is, though, what stopped him was the police. He showed up at the shopping center, but he didn't meet the girl. He did not meet the girl. He met the cops. If you remember that TV show, To Catch a Predator, then you should know what I'm talking about. And I'm just glad that Chris Hansen is back. He is back with Hansen versus Predator. Because these things still need to go on. Because it's obvious to me that there are people like this guy out there who's ready, who's going out there trying to have the chance to have sex with a kid. Boy or girl, it don't matter. And I'm glad that this guy got caught. And I'm glad he was exposed for all the crap that he was doing. And I can see the shock to everyone who posted on this guy's official Facebook page. And these are people who actually know him personally. And I can see how they're reacting this way, because that's the right way to react to a situation like this. And I've said this before, don't take the law in your own hands. But these people, they're not doing that. They're just sharing their feelings. Because if I knew anyone who's doing something like this, I'll feel upset too about that. I would. And I hope that this guy, he's going to get what he deserves. And I hope he gets it. I hope he gets exactly what he deserves. That he should not be around any kid. And I feel bad for his wife because he betrayed her. He betrayed his wife by having sex with and it makes it even worse, he had sex with a child. He didn't have sex with a grown woman. He had sex with a child. An innocent child. Dang, yo. And what's even more horrifying is that this guy, he's an actor, he's a writer, he's a producer, he's a voiceover artist, and he's appeared in over 60 films. And he's also appeared in Discovery Channel show Swamp Murders and The Last Punch. He even wrote and produced and directed a short film regarding the LGBT community entitled Unconditional. So I'm going to say it's probably true during this whole 4-year relationship, he was still hiding behind. The one thing that he held on to was his job. His job as a councilman and his work as a writer and an actor. And I think, this is my opinion, this guy's married, and I'm not sure if he has any children of his own. But you want to put all of that at risk by having sex with a kid? It's no different than Jared Fogle. Jared Fogle, who promoted Subway. All he had to do was promote a sandwich. And what did this guy do? All he had to do was, but I think being an actor, that being a commercial model, that's a whole lot different, and that's taking even higher steps. So this guy, his work was even way more serious than Jared Fogle. But I can see him working hard as he did. He's done a lot of work in that. But are you gonna put all that at risk by having sex with kids? And the police are saying he's probably had sex with even more other kids. So this guy, to the people in the state of Georgia, I highly recommend keep this guy away from your kids. Keep him away from him because he's probably gonna take any, and he's on a $30,000 bond, and I'm sure with this job he can possibly pay that bond, and he can get himself out easily because they gave him a bond. And I'm sorry for saying this, but I gotta bring white privilege into this because this guy is white. He shouldn't be out. He shouldn't even have the chance to get out, but he's gonna get out. And they saying that his term is gonna end next year in December. When his term ends, I hope he does not get reelected. He should not be a city councilman. He shouldn't. And I hope that he gets what he deserves, as he's going to be walking around the streets. And I'm sure he'll be a registered sex offender, and I'm sure he'll get that too. And again, parents, keep your kids away from him. Now, that's all I got to say about this. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.